Hey Gemini, welcome to your mid-February reading. This is going to be a what am I attracting reading. I as in you. uh, so it's just going to be a very simple reading. The first card is going to depict your current energy, sort of your vibe. We're going to try to pick up your vibe. And then the second card is going to be representative of what you're attracting according to that energy and vibe. And then the third card is going to be representative of your advice. So it's going to be sort of a free-flowing kind of reading. If I need to look at other cards or pull more cards, I'll go ahead and do that. If not, then we'll just go with the cards I pulled. We'll see. We'll go by whatever feelings come up for you. So let's see. For Gemini, I feel like a very like invigorating sort of energy coming through for you. So could be that these last couple weeks of February, or even beginning of March, you feel very re-energized, kind of like, if you've been kind of down, or if you've been kind of like lethargic, low energy, I feel like you're really gonna sort of come back to life almost. We have the Five of Cups in reverse that popped out. So yeah, so if you've been kind of feeling low in the last month or so, things are gonna look up. We have the Star that also popped out. So maybe there was some healing that went on, that you needed to do. You needed to clear some things out, and now we have some very positive, good things that are able to connect with you, and that are kind of moving your way, because you did that clearing out of that sort of stale and sad energy. So looking good so far. That was a toughie. If I haven't mentioned this in your videos before, I can't really pull cards until I get that really good shuffle. And there it is. Okay, so all right, your first card is the Two of Pentacles, which is your current energy. What you're attracting, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and your advice is the Star. Okay, so Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Swords as well. Ace of Swords as well. Okay. So I see that, I sense that you not that you gave up on something, but I feel that there was something that was really requiring a lot of your energy, and you were kind of handling multiple things at once. So there was something that you were really trying to balance out and work out, kind of keep afloat, kind of sustain, but it feels like it was taking too much energy from you, and it had to be dropped. Okay. Usually with the Two of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, it speaks to a little bit of chaos that happens, right? Once we let go of something, or once we kind of drop the ball on something, if you've made a mistake, if you weren't able to handle something that you took on, what I see here is a complete pause, right? That's what's happening. Once you let go, or once you drop whatever it is that you needed to drop. And that could have happened, voluntarily. You could have just been like, I can't handle this, I'm done, for some of you. But for others of you, it happened without you wanting to. It's just something you couldn't handle anymore. And, you know, it could be that there was kind of that divine intervention of whether, like, you know what, this is not for you. You can't handle this. You've taken on too much. It's become too much for you to juggle, essentially. So then what's very much needed is a pause, okay? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is an energy that is not moving, okay? And because the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very calculated, very methodical, there we go, very methodical, really needs a plan, really needs to see how things are going to work, you know, kind of has to give everything like a thorough review in order to move forward, to ensure that they get the outcome that they want, okay? The outcome that is in their best interest. So what I see here is you may be feeling like you're not knowing what to do next. So there is a complete pause that needs to happen. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. So I think there was maybe too much work that you took on, okay? Pentacles usually refers to money, but also refers to like jobs and work, career. So it could be that it was you took on too much work, okay? And you really had to pull out because it was just too much. And we have the Ace of Cups here, which to me tells me that there's a lot of nurturing and self-care that needs to happen, especially because the Star is your advice. Like I said, that card came up earlier, and I mentioned healing, right? I feel like there's really a need for you to re-energize and to kind of take a time out, which is interesting because, like I said earlier in the video, when I was pre-shuffling, that was a message that came up, that I really see some invigorating energy coming through for you, but I think that there's going to be a need for you to show some self-love to yourself, some self-care, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, really take a pause if you've taken on way too much, and really allow for that healing to happen, really allow for yourself to, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not like rehabilitate, but I just feel like there was a lot that was taken out of you, like to the point where you really need a timeout to recharge your batteries. You really need time to just get, you know, like that feeling where you haven't really slept, you know, in a few days, and then that one day you finally get to get the rest that you need. Like that's really what I'm feeling like once you're able to do that, once you get that rest, once you get re-energized, once you allow time for yourself, okay, to address your own needs, once you do that, I think that's gonna really change things for you. You're really gonna feel that life again. So I think that's a pretty straightforward message. Let's see. Yeah, like you're gonna be really moving away from taking on way too much, I feel, and I think that's really in your best interest, and that's really what's best for you. So, you know, if there was a situation that didn't work out, or you taking on too much than you can handle, right? And if it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, really don't feel too bad about it, because what I see here is that, you know, we all need to understand what our limits are. So take it as this showing you what your limits are, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, some people have higher limits, some people can do way more. That's fine. You know, don't feel inadequate, don't feel bad because you can't match somebody else's limit. You know, everyone's different. Love yourself as you are, and that's really your message, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the month. I will be back soon with March readings. So see you then.